What's up, everybody, and welcome to the channel. This is Olaydagod, and this is the first video of many. Basically, what this channel is going to be about is critiquing music, music review, music video. We're going to be doing all of that. This is just the first video of many, though. So this first video, I'm going to just be talking about the new music that drops. And every Friday, artists usually drop music. So that's usually when I'm getting all my content, getting all my information, and then come Saturday or Sundays when we're dropping the video, maybe Monday. Haven't really got that decided yet, but I decided that and start creating out content and doing this. This is something that I've always wanted to do, so I want to go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. Basically, I love music and been wanting to work with music for quite some time now. And this came into my mind about almost a year ago, I want to say. And at one point, my mind has changed and developed, and I've changed my whole mindset into this kind of entrepreneurship almost, and or just working for self, I should say, which is kind of entrepreneurship in a sense. But basically, I have my own business. I've I did streaming at one point, and then I found out it just wasn't for me. And then I was like, you know what? I always wanted to critique music every Friday. I listen to the new music that comes out, and let's go ahead and make a YouTube channel. I always wanted a video of myself or something I had my hands in with on YouTube, and there's yet to be a video of me. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and create one. Thought about a podcast, thought about a blog that may still come about. Don't really know for sure, but for the meantime, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So I woke up one day and I was in one of my moods where I was just like, you know what, I'm in wolf or warrior mode, and I was just getting everything done. So next thing you know, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and create the outline. So I created an outline. I figured out, okay, cool. You need the content. Don't be scared to put out content. Just go with it. Do it. Just gotta put it out there. You never know what's gonna take off. You didn't never know. It'd be the smallest things that you don't think that take off that does take off. I about to say that might have went over some of y'all head, but anyways, I decided. I said, you know what? I'm gonna come up with this whole channel of just critiquing and reaction to music. I love it so much. I spend at least half my day, and we got about 15 hours, 16 hours, give or take, depends on how much sleep you get. I average around 6 to 7. So I say 14 to 15 hours of your actual day. I spend at least half, so at least 8 to 7 of my hours is spent listening to music. I spend it working out, taking a shower, cooking, cleaning, working, just about anything I can think of. I'm usually listening to music. If I go somewhere, I'm listening to music. So music I'm constantly listening to. And Fridays, like I said, Fridays typically when artists want to drop something. So I say, you know what? Here we go. Let's start up something. And we are here today. So I'm gonna get right into it. As far as for some music I'm going to review, I want to basically review DJ Khaled's new album, Slime Season 2 album that dropped, and any new music that's dropped within the past 2 weeks. So I'm not going to be doing this often as far as 2 weeks. I want to make this like a consistent thing to the point where every Friday new music drops. If it's a lot of music or some music I might have listened to, I'll be making a video that Friday or that Saturday doing some editing, and then we're going to have video started and reaction and everything. So that's what the goal is. That's what the plan is, and that's how we're gonna get things going here. So glad you're here. Appreciate it, and stay tuned for more. For right now, the only thing I'm about to say, I'm only gonna be just giving my 2 cents on these songs. A lot of times you got to be in a certain mood for a lot of these songs. So sometimes it takes another day to listen to, which is totally fine. And just because I don't like it or just feel like an album is not that good, doesn't mean you might not like it. That's on you. But hey, this is the Olaydagod channel, so it's gonna be my 2 cents. But I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Tell me your views on the albums as far as on your music take. I want to hear your 2 cents. See what you got to say. But first, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna get started with the Slime Season 2 album. Slime Season 2. This is the whole YSL Young Thug family group. Um, I mean, it's a lot you can give these guys names. Gunna, Little Kid. There's a couple of other people I have no clue, but I know Young Thug and I know Gunna, I Little Kid, and I know all three of these people have good connections with other artists, so that's why they got Drake and Little Uzi and Little Baby and so many other people on this. So I believe this is this time Slime Season 2, so this is their second album. First album is okay. I listened to it. I don't listen to it anymore that much, so that lets you know it wasn't all that. Second one, I still was a little disappointed. I'm not even gonna lie. Yes, it's got some. It does have some bangers like Ski. That's a good song. They're doing a nice little ski challenge. Everybody's doing that right now. It's a good song. Other than that, it's not too many other songs on there. I got maybe. I'll go to it real quick. Here we go. Artists that stand out on the album: Coy Leroy and I think that's her name. Coy Leroy and Gunna. They stood out the most. I never gave her a chance, and then I listened to her on one of the songs she featured on, and it was a good song. And I was like, oh dang, that's her spitting a little bit right there. Okay, cool. That's her turning some vocals. Okay, cool. Might have to give her a listen. And Gunna, just about every song Gunna was on was his verse was fire, and yeah, I mean it's just nice. So 5, 6 songs downloaded, and the reason I say it's not that good of an album is because the album is 23 songs long. Yeah, for it to be a good album, you have to have at least half or majority of the songs have to be at least good. You have to be downloadable, or I gotta listen to them again and again, or they cross my mind and I'm like, ooh, you know what? I want to listen to that song. And out of 23, I got 6. And I talked to other people, and the most they had is 10. So that means that is not even half. So 23 songs, and the most I've heard from people is 10 songs being correct. Good. The Drake song wasn't all that. The Uzi song is definitely not all that. I like Uzi because he had one of the best albums. Eternal Take was one of the best albums. Eternal Take 2 was one of the best albums. I think that's 2. It might be tripping. It might be just Eternal Take. One of the best albums that came out that year. So for me to say that, this album was not all that. And I am a Young Thug and Gunna fan. This album won't even all that. Like the Little Baby carried one of the songs. That was nice. Thug song called Solid. They slowed it down and made a different version of it. And they were like, this at this speed, or this song at this speed is a whole lot better than the original song. And I was like, I doubt it. Let me listen to it. Listen to it, and it 100% correct. We gotta slow it down just for it to be the better song. The remix that somebody else did made it a better song than what Young Thug and Drake originally dropped. It's not a good album to me. I'm sorry, it's not a good album. Should have did better. Or if you're gonna drop 23 songs, at least make half. Like half of them gotta be good. Stay on this album the whole time. Had Rowdy Rebel in there. I'm glad to see him into songs and albums and features. I love to see more of it. He can spit, and he's a good feature. Him and Bobby. I want to see both of them on some more songs. I can't wait to see Bobby drop something here soon. Oh yeah, Lil Duke is part of YSL too. I know him. Got a couple songs from that, but other than that, it was alright. Like I said, it wasn't that good. It was I had a high expectation of it, and I was let down. There we go. I thought this album was 23 songs. I'm thinking, all right, bet at least 15. Young Thug Gun on them. Oh yeah, we got at least 15, maybe even 12. That's killing it. Not even that, half of that. So that's what that is. I'm gonna go to another album that dropped that same day. That was pretty good. Moneybag Yo album, Against This Pain. Good song. Had 22 songs, and I've downloaded, I say 11. And honestly, out of the 22 songs, now I've downloaded 10. And there's at least 5 songs I haven't listened to. I'll say that. Matter like 5 or 6 songs I didn't listen to, and 22 songs, that leaves about 17 I did, or 16 I listened to. Let's say I listened to 16 songs. I had at least 8 songs because Future was one of the songs is Future, and it was before. This was a single he dropped before I had an album. Good song. I just didn't download it because it was part of the album. I already had a single. Unless they change something, I'm not going to download the album version and download the single version. Not no point in doing that. But he's got songs with Polo G, Little Baby, Pharrell. He's got a song with Janae. Great song. I love Janae. Up there. Love her. Man, great. Good. He got some good songs. And like Projects, Clean the Air, For Real. It's some good music up here. I definitely like this. Like I said, I haven't even finished listening to it. There's still some other songs I want to listen to. It's just so far what I did listen to was nice. I think I ran through the whole album, but I was cleaning. So sometimes when you get to cleaning, one song sound really good, and the next song you cleaning something really, or you focus on a certain task, and now the world is just you don't hear nothing at this point, unless somebody knock or something. You're not hearing nothing. So good album. Still gotta listen to some more. I really technically got 9 to 10 songs downloaded, so it's close to half. It's not right half, but it's close to it. It's a good album. A good listen, I should say. So definitely go listen to that. Moneybag Yo's last album was nice. I think that his first album, his last, well, no, I don't think it was his first album. His last album was really good. To me, that's what kind of like really got him out there, or really started to see the increase. This album just as good. Honestly, I like it. I like it. Yeah, good album. Go listen to that. And I listen to all my music on Spotify. I might get Tidal soon, but for right now, we all on Spotify. Did want to throw that out there. I don't know if that made a difference, but I did want to throw that out there. Let's see. Not really too many singles came out. I won't. I will go over some singles, but if there's not many two singles, I'm not gonna really go over to it. I can't. Life Has Changed by K Camp and PB Rock. Good song. They sampled what's his name? I think John B. I want to say John B. I don't know. But it's like my whole life has changed. They sampled that. Came up with their own song. P and B Rock on the chorus, and K Camp killing it as far as for the verse. Good song. I say listen to it. And Never Been Never Fold, T Grizzly and G Herbo. I usually don't listen to T Grizzly like that. I don't know, just something about him. But I'll give him a listen. G Herbo, I definitely listen to. Them two together on a song, fire. Love this song. Keeping it, gonna keep this in replay. I love when artists, one person spit a line or 2 lines and somebody else spit a line. I love that back and forth. That back and forth rap, great. Love it. Especially when you could tell the distinctive. It's like, ooh, okay, and to go with it. Oh man, slap. That's pretty much all the singles I had. All the singles for that. That was for last week. Back into everything. So for this one, this is for this Friday that recently dropped. A couple singles dropped. Main thing was the albums. Billie Eilish dropped the album. I've yet to listen to it. I do like her. I'll definitely give it a try. She has some good songs. She can sing. The biggest one though was DJ Khaled dropping Khaled Khaled. That album was, I don't want to say anticipated, but like we knew DJ Khaled was gonna drop an album. Usually does, especially like summertime. So I'm gonna get into that, but before I get into that, I want to get into the single first. Single wise, Baby Keem and Travis Scott dropped a song called "Do Rag Activity." Great song. I don't know anything about Baby Keem except for that he's Kendrick Lamar's cousin and he looks like a dark skinned Weeknd. That's all I know. This is my first time listening to him, but he got a song with Travis Scott, and it's a nice song. So I'm gonna be. I don't know if he's dropping the album soon, but I did hear something about maybe dropping the album soon. If he does, that's one person I'll be listening to, because that was a good song. And it's the cover of it is like a value scale of the color brown. It's exactly what it is. Value scale of the color brown. Love it. Don't really. I wouldn't say it really had anything to do with the song, but I don't know. Maybe it did because the song is called "Do Rag Activity." So maybe I don't know. I have to listen to it again. It's good, but other way, good song, good beat. Both of them spit and flowed together good. So I like the song. The DJ Khaled album. This album is called Khaled Khaled. He's sitting down with his two sons. I mean, he's on it praying. He has two sons. Looks like in front of his house or in their garden. The album has 14 songs. Actually, for it to have 14 songs, now that I look at it, not that bad. I mean, DJ Khaled, one of those people I see that are like his songs got to be performed, or you got to be outside to hear to really feel DJ Khaled songs. Other than that, like during quarantine, it's not really, like you're not really too lit. I mean, you might be lit in some places like Florida, but other than that, it ain't really too much going on. So this album had 14 songs, and I'm gonna say this was a motivational album. I'll listen to this one all the way through twice. Motivational album, kind of what it sounded like to me. Very first song was called "Thankful" with Lil Wayne and Jeremiah. I didn't really like the song. Lil Wayne, of course, kills it just about every time he spits, but I wasn't that big of a fan of the song. I would say this album kind of seemed like he had to drop it. Kind of what it seemed like, because listening to it, I don't know. My biggest thing is why use a beat from a last song that you flip. Like you flip, basically DJ Khaled be flipping songs, and like we all know he does this. He'll take a beat from a old song that a lot of people know or cherish, and he'll use that and sample it, and it's like, oh snap, I've heard that beat before. I know what song that is, and then he'll make his own song out of it. Cool. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. He did that for like five or six songs on this album, and I was just like, dude, no, like why? Like one of the songs, I'll give you an example. We Going Crazy. It's like they know. I think yeah, they know. I can't remember who did that artist, but he took that song, and I'm pretty sure he made that song, and that's a flip of another song. So it's like he flipped it three times, and it's you're using the same beat that like the main beat that made that song so popular or so well known. You're taking that main beat, putting it into another song, thinking it's going to do the same thing, and it may or may not. And then you take it again and put it into another song. And it's like, come on, like, all right, you didn't have to do that. Just come up with another beat and make the song fire and make that beat something that you flip later on in time. I don't, or maybe just stop flipping beats and just keep making your own beat. Little Baby was on three of these songs, and I like just about every single one of them. So just about every Little Baby song is fire. Her, I don't know if it's her or Her. Pretty sure it's her. Her is on two of these songs. One with Migos and another one with Meek Mill. Two great songs. Both of them two artists stood out a lot. Two great songs. I mean, everything that they featured in was great songs. So that's like five songs right there. And then 21 Savage and Justin Bieber got a song together. That's what I have downloaded. Let me go to it. It is Let It Go. Great song. And what another thing that stood out to me was Little Baby and Little Dirt. They have a song together called Every Chance I Get. Love both artists. Great music. I feel like this is something I don't want to say planned, but I feel like this was off of their album, and they probably couldn't drop the album. I think DJ Khaled had to drop his album, and he was like, "Yo, I want both of y'all on this. Can y'all have a song, or can we go in the studio and make a song together and go ahead and have something?" Or you probably asked Lil Baby, and Lil Baby was like, "Yo, I got a perfect song," and I feel like they just grabbed one of the songs from the album, gave it to DJ Khaled, and just killed it real quick. So I don't know. I'm just ready for that album as well. That's another album I'm ready for. So ready for that. But other than that, pretty good album. Has Megan Thee Stallion in it, Post Malone, The Baby, Cardi B. I didn't really listen to a couple of those songs. I have yet to listen to the Cardi B song. I don't know. I'm not a really big Cardi B fan, but I give her props. She does have some good music, and I love when the females love her music. So I'm not upset at all. It's just sometimes I don't listen to music like that. We're not really out loud. I would say that. But I probably I'm gonna listen to it again. Give her a listen. I did not like the Drake songs. Popstar, Grease. I might have to listen to Popstar again, but Grease was not it for me. I don't know what. I don't know if Drake was just going into want to sing mode, but it just I won't feel it. And another song that really stood out was Nas and Jay Z on a song together. Sorry, not sorry. And basically, and they got a music video together. So once I figure out how to add a video to the side, have a little video right here in this section. Once I do that, we're gonna be doing video reactions. But don't worry about that. Stay tuned for that. That's definitely coming in. But as far as for the song, it's surprised to see these two. I wouldn't say surprised to see these two together because they have done songs together. I have seen that. It's just that they had a big beef and a theory that Jay Z was dropping every time Nas was dropping. So it was, hey, I listened to the song. I'm not really the biggest fan on Nas on a slow beat, but both of them did kill the verse. Beat was pretty good, and the music video was good. But they're just like in a casino or they like in a home, and they bought their own casino table. Everybody's in the tux. They smoking cigars, and they just talking about the billions of dollars that they made or the companies that they've made, the things that they've done. And at one point, Nas says he had crypto Scarface just because he made a bunch of money in Coinbase, which is, hey, I say everybody needs to join in the cryptocurrency or at least learn something about it because we might be going digital currency, I should say, no more cash next couple of years. I wouldn't be surprised. But that's a whole nother discussion. But other than that, I mean, like I said, great album. I mean, I won't say great album. Good album. I felt like was rushed. Probably could have been better if it wasn't for quarantine. 14 songs, and I said I had 5 from her. I mean, 5 with her and Lil Baby. I got the 21 Savage and Justin Bieber song, so that's 6. And I got the Nas and Jay Z song, that's 7. So I got 7 songs. That's half. So good album. And I didn't listen to the Cardi B song, so who knows? I might like that. I might like that song, and if I do, that's number 8, and good album. So pretty good. Can't complain. And that's pretty much everything for this one. Like I said, I gotta listen to the Billie Eilish. Still gotta listen to her. 21 Savage dropped a song, and that's for the soundtrack for Saw. I'm not a big Saw movie guy, but I'll probably listen to the song. I think it dropped with the trailer. I might have already listened to it, and that's probably why I didn't click on it. Knowing me, I probably did. But I'm gonna go back to it and go through everything. Other than that, for the meantime, like, subscribe, comment, share, let everybody know. All kinds of support. But definitely get back. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next week. Peace.